This week has one core theme to it. It's one theme, it's pretty simple and so not easy. So, if you're feeling some of the challenges this week, some of the burden energy, some of the heaviness energy, uh, this might be why. This week, the theme of this week is to really open our eyes and awaken to the illusions that we may have bought into the things that in the past might have been perceived as true, right, accurate, whatever. And now we're starting to notice that these no longer align with the truth as we feel it. And this is an important distinction, I say, as we feel it. Because one of the things that's coming up in the way the energy is shifting right now is we are starting to understand that there are multiple perspectives of truth. And my truth and your truth don't have to be the same. And that's okay. We can still love, honor, and accept each other in our differing belief systems. And that, in fact, my code and your code and our uniqueness give us a filter to see the world that actually creates a co created and collaborative effect that's to my benefit and to your benefit and to everyone's benefit. So, this whole idea of noticing the illusions that are coming up and lovingly honoring and releasing them and forgiving the aspects of ourselves that bought into the fact that these may have been true, but they no longer are. Forgiving ourselves and allowing ourselves to move on from some of the challenges and the things we used to believe and the things that we might be gently shifting towards or evolving into. Yesterday was that 9 energy day of endings, releasing completions and surrender with the moon in the position that it was really holding us to see. So you might have felt a slowing down energy of like, slow down and pay attention. Pay attention to what feels right for you. And don't deny your inner knowing, your intuition, your inner guidance system. Don't deny it. That is your ability to interpret energy. And if you want to understand that more deeply, I can teach you. Come and attend the training I'm going to do next week. It starts on Monday. It's a free training. It's called Your Freedom Codes: How to Navigate Chaos in Uncertain Times. But one of the things I'm going to be really sharing with you in that is how to use your intuition to grow it, to strengthen it, to develop it so that you can trust those feeling senses. So many people are experiencing this cognitive dissonance because their brain and their heart are not on the same page right now. Their brain and their felt sense might not be in agreement. Well, how do you create alignment with that? Because when you're walking around with that kind of internal disagreement happening, you're actually dulling your magnet. You're making it very difficult, if not impossible, to co create or manifest in the experiences that you want to create, to achieve your goals, to accomplish things. It's kind of like you're driving a car and you have one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake at the same time. The only thing you're doing is burning through your brakes and potentially damaging your motor. So, how do we create this alignment with what our brain is saying and what our intuition is telling us and what our heart is telling us? These things are so critical. And that's what this week wants to show you, is to bring you back to learning how to align this, to connect with your truth, and to trust yourself, to stand in your power and do what's right for you. This is the challenge here. We are all being challenged to lean in to our inner knowing. So, if you want to know more about that alignment for you, what your code could point you to really uncovering your truth, like I said, I have a free training coming up. It starts on Monday. It's a 4-day series. The first 3 days, I will be going into understanding how you can use your code and understanding universal patterns to navigate in the unknown. And on the 4th day, I have a bonus masterclass, which is the business of numerology. And the purpose of this masterclass is to really help you understand how, if you want an extra income stream, if you want to grow your revenue, grow your income, increase your output, your conversions, client loyalty, that sort of thing. I'm going to be going through how you can build wealth, 6 ways to create wealth using numerology in your business, whether you're starting from scratch or you already have an existing business. So if you want the details, I've popped the link below. Sign up, DM me if you have any questions, comment below if you have any questions. But I want to know your number one takeaway from this video. When you hear me say illusions coming to the surface, so that we can create that alignment within ourselves versus the cognitive dissonance that many people are experiencing, and learning to trust ourselves and reclaim our power in aligning with the truth of who we are. I want to know what landed for you. What's your takeaway? What are you going to do about it? And maybe as a bonus question, how do you shift things when things feel heavy? I want to know. My go to is a little dance party. I will crank some tunes. I will move my body. I will dance around the house. I will go for a walk. It's pouring rain right now. And once I feed my kids dinner, I'm just sitting in the parking lot to pick up my daughter from daycare. Once I feed my kids dinner, we're going to go for a walk in the rain and dance in some puddles. So I hope that you're having an amazing day. And I look forward to seeing you in the training coming up next week.